talk about being nimble, collaborative, and innovative quite a lot in our recent announcements, but what does that actually mean?
Yeah, thanks, Elia. That's a really great question. Let's unpack that. So we are majoring on those three areas of what it's like to work with an experienced new icon. So what we mean by nimble is fundamentally about being agile. What we know is that to successfully deliver anything of complexity, you can't just do it in one jump. You're going to have to break it up into smaller steps that allows you to build confidence and clarity as you progress. And also it allows you to address a change in a small increment rather than having done a big design up front and then there's a huge cost of change. So that is about being nimble, not for us to be nimble, but actually to allow our customers and clients to be nimble. We build in small stages. We decide whether what we've done looks good. We can change our minds and we can build something slightly different in the next stage. And that is actually important for our customers. Um, Not only because you can change, but also that you're able to get early time to value. If we spend a lot of time overthinking everything before we can go into market, the market might have moved on. So I think it's very important that we maintain that nimbleness and that agility to help our customers test their ideas and then scale them when they're confident that the idea is a good one. So that's what we mean by being nimble. What does collaborative mean in this context? So at the end of the day, building complex systems requires a lot of different stakeholders. We are a stakeholder in terms of being your technology delivery partner. But on your side of the business, you will have many different stakeholders who aren't technical. They're business leaders, they're operational leaders, they're in the field, they're customers even. We want those stakeholders to be part of the solution because if we don't engage them actively and early and continuously through any process of developing solutions, we may find that we haven't met their needs. And that will then require change. And that will be a disappointment for them. So we apply things like design thinking that helps us identify the right personas, what value will they get from the system, and then map out what the journey should look like for them. And we work with those experts in the field, in the business, to validate the journey. And then, of course, by being nimble, we then try and chunk that up into a small piece so we can get it live. And that allows someone to tangibly feel and use the idea rather than just being stuck in PowerPoint or a document. And this reminds me of I think a wonderful proverb, which is about I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, but I do and I understand. And that's what we really mean by being collaborative: is that we want your customers and your colleagues to truly understand the solution they're going to get. It builds that confidence, builds that buy-in, and ultimately that's what technology solutions are about, which is enabling people to do the thing that they want to do. So that's being collaborative. What does the innovation part mean? Well, we do like to think we're innovative. How does that play out? So, as a technology leader, as a company that's a leader in technology, we're always tracking the latest innovations and trends in technology. We are working with some world-class technology and innovative technology providers, and that's an ecosystem that we've been building that helps us to bring what we believe are the right capabilities to interesting problems that our clients are trying to solve. And I'm very humble about the fact that we might be technology experts, but we're not business experts. So we know what's happening in technology and the art of the possible there. Our clients and our partners in business may not understand that because they're focusing on their markets, whatever their business activity is. By combining their insights with ours, so business and technology together, and the innovations that we can apply together, that's what innovation means. Again, it's not about new icon being innovative. It's about us bringing the tools and the insights and the opportunities for our client to truly innovate. So I think with the three combinations of being nimble, collaborative, and innovative, what we're going to be doing for our clients increasingly going forward, we're already doing for many, many clients, we want to do it for even more, is to help all of our clients apply digital transformation or benefit from digital transformation. Obviously, in the era of AI, because that's a technology on everybody's lips, but we're going to do it in a way which is small steps with everybody collaborating and involved so they understand what they're going to get, and bringing the right technology in to create a truly unique proposition to your marketplace. So I hope that explains a little bit of that, Elia. We'll unpack a little bit more about the ecosystem I talked about, and maybe go into some more details about how design thinking really changes the game when it comes to helping your customers and colleagues understand the power of digital transformation. But thanks a lot for asking the question.
You're very welcome.